Well, what's up, guys? One time play here, back at it again with another one. And today we're talking about the patch notes for season 6 that have been released by Epic Games. So everything that we're going over here is legit, no clickbait. And let's start with the first thing that you get out of the trailer. There's a floating city. So there's a giant hole in the middle of Loot Lake now, where where the house used to be. So now I guess there's another piece of the map in the sky that you could get to somehow. I'm gonna assume that the rift remained in the game so that you could get there somehow, but who knows? They didn't really reveal anything about it, and there really isn't anything about that in the notes that just tells you that it's there. But alright, let's start looking at the notes with the first and most important things, which is it's obviously not the pets, but that's actually pretty cool and game changing, to be honest. Here, let me go see the patch notes. Yeah, there's actually pets have been confirmed for this game mode. As you guys can see, I always have a friend watching your back when you drop in. Pets are not available in game, so this is helping you be aware of your surroundings. So I'm assuming if somebody's trying to sneak behind you, they're gonna make some noises. So that in and of itself is game changing for those that play Save the World. New enemy approaches from the storm and they come prepared. So it's a new boss crime session for Save the World. Exciting things are on the way to Save the World. To celebrate, join the crime session mini event and earn additional rewards. I'll be grinding this for sure. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna be playing, to be honest, but this is only 4 days. General performance. Fix a rare crash that occurred when taking focus off the game, such as alt tabbing. Never heard of this. Mobile, Shadowstone icon appears, don't care. Battle Royale. Okay, so here we are. Weapon plus items that have been added for season 6. So Shadowstones. This is crazy because this consumable typically found around corrupted areas of the map. I don't know what corrupted implies, but that sounds so dope. I'm not even going front. Using a Shadowstone will apply a shadow form for a brief period. While in shadow form, this is what happens. When able to use weapon, become invisible to enemies when stationary. So when you don't move, you become more visible and leave behind a shadow trail when you're moving. When moving, gain increased movement speed, jump height, and fall damage immunity. That's nice. Gain a new ability. Phase can be activated by pressing that primary fire button. I don't know if phase to what. Like, are you facing to the bullets that people are shooting at you? Because it doesn't say that you're immune to damage. And then the effect lasts 45 seconds but can be exited early by holding down the fire button. Aim down sight. Bolting impulse grenades. So this is crazy. Okay, so let's talk about this. They bolted impulse grenades, which makes sense because we got a shockwave grenade, which are better. They bolted a suppressed submachine gun. I have no idea why they did this. They bolted a light machine gun. I don't know why they did this either, but it makes sense. They're trying to like redefine the game so it's no longer spray metal. And they bolted a bouncer and the remote explosives. I mean, I don't use the C4 since the last nerf, but and the bouncer is okay. But now that it's gone, you know, we're gonna have to be a lot more creative when it comes down to taking the high ground. All of the weapons and items items added to the bolt and patch 6 will currently remain available on Playground. So that means that we potentially will be seeing the drum gun, the revolver, etc. And so let's just scroll through all this so we don't make it so it's not a long video. And then it says all of the weapons added the item momentum functionality to grapplers when hitting moving objects. So the grapplers are better. You can only carry 10 instead of 15. The dual barrel was nerfed. 30 it seems about reduced from 143 and 150 to 114, 120. Give or take 30 hit points. Reduced dual pistol floor loot drop chance from 1.49 to 0. So you basically never find them. They're facing bugs such as players will no longer be launched with greater force than intended when using the grappler in a vehicle. I don't know, that never really happened to me. Using a grappler while using a launch pad would no longer cause inventory functionality issues. That never really happened to me. Fix a visual issue that caused I don't know. But let's move on from this. Now let's talk about the gameplay, because this is crucial. This is game changing right here. It says new locations, floating island, like the ones you saw in the trailer. Corrupt areas, who knows what that means. Cornfields, I'm assuming that's somewhere by fatal fields. Haunted castle, and drop in and find the rest of the game. The haunted castle is definitely gonna be where the villain's lair is. And then this is one of the most exciting things that are coming in season 6. This custom controller bindings. Since I'm a console player, this is something I actually look forward to, and I can't wait to see how does that improve not just me but overall the competitive scene in Fortnite. So console input based matchmaking. Players using a keyboard and mouse on PS4 will not be put into the PC matchmaking pool. Damn. That's insane though. That's crazy. Start matchmaking with your preferred input device. You will queue with the input type you press play or ready button with. That's wild. If you start matchmaking with a keyboard and mouse, then you'll be queuing the PC matchmaking pool. However, you'll be able to switch to a controller mid-match if you like. I don't get that. They're saying that they can change to a controller, the one in the middle of a match, but if you actually use that mouse and keyboard, then I don't know why you do that. So if you start matchmaking with a controller, then you'll remain in your platform's normal queue. However, you'll be unable to switch to a keyboard and mouse mid-match. So you can play in PC servers with a controller, but you can't switch from a controller to a keyboard and a mouse. Cool. Now the storm changes. So it seems that everything is faster. So yeah, it seems like every single song now comes in way faster. Okay, I don't know what that implies. It says increased precision and frequency rotation values. I don't know if that's referring to the bus that was passing over the center of the map. Improvements made to prevent players from appearing to have jittery movements, especially during skydiving. Performance. Optimized texture binding, rendering code on Switch to improve CPU and GPU performance. Okay. There isn't really anything here besides the audio. Players will now have an option to the locker to select the preferred music choice. Unlock new music from Season 6 Battle Pass. What? There's new music, bro? Bro, you get to choose your music, bro, and it's different. Oh man, I hope it's OG, man. I hope the OG is able to come back, man. It says change that processing of footsteps to add more contrast between above and below. Okay, there's more dimensions to the steps. It's more echoey, as it says here. And then it says footsteps would decrease in pitch the further they are below you, and increase in pitch the higher they are above you. That makes sense. Okay, that actually makes sense. Increase the distance that you can hear open and close glider sounds. That's cool. I get that. Audio range for players skydiving to match that of a player's gliding. That makes sense. Added dropper pitch effect to a gliding audio. Sure thing. And then it says and then this creates the car passing by effect as players fly over. That's cool. So you always want to know when somebody's right above you or coming right above you. And then updated the locker layout to fit more item types. That's cool. Bug fixes, remove trailing periods and added in the appropriate place the privacy screen. Are in animation, adding improvements to storm visualization, including rain and lightning effects, which will create this as the storm intensifies. So the storm gets crazier, like literally animated in an animated way. It says bug fixes. A minor visual change has been made to replay systems. Playback speed now can be adjusted with a controller when the replay's HUD is hidden. Move high quality effects flat to lens settings. Replays not correctly use the movement keys. So yeah, this is basically it, man. Unless you care about Save the World, which I probably won't be doing a different series. I probably won't be doing another video about it. But yeah, this is it, man. Season 6 around the corner. Should be up in, I don't know, maybe in an hour and a half for me since making this video. And so yeah, there's pets. These are the skins. This is, I guess, where the cube is at. Now it looks different. It looks more like tech-like. I mean, it kind of looked already futuristic, but now it looks like more techy. And there's a new castle by Haunted Hills, which is cool, man. I like that. Haunted Hills is dead. It's a dead spot. And like I said before, they're getting rid of all the dead spots, man. And well, if you guys made it this far and you enjoy the content, man, don't forget to give us a like. It helps us a lot. And if you want to keep updated, we will be putting videos up on as soon as everything starts. We're gonna keep you updated, so subscribe and click that bell so you don't miss any of our videos. This is One Time Play, signing out. Peace.